Hey everyone, happy weekend and welcome back to my garden. So today is a rainy day here. It's pretty much wet and drizzling. Snow already melted on the ground. Today I'll show you guys how to fertilize roses in pot container and all the ground as well. So let's get started. In this area, I have all my roses in pot from the front yard. So I gather in every rose in pot container to this area in the winter to protect them from the wind and the cold. First thing, we need to remove all the mulch on the top of the container. This mulch already done a good job to protect all the roses from the winter. So the reason why I put the mulch in the top of the row is I just want to protect all the root and trunk from the cold in the winter. And right now we have to remove everything from the top to remove every disease, anything from last year. That's the first step. So I'll do it first. After removing the top layer of the mulch, you can see it's pretty clean right now. It's gonna expose the top soil from the container. So make sure you remove everything from the previous year, leaf and everything. You need to remove to make sure the disease is not coming back. So planting roses in pot and containers, we have some limitation regarding nutrition resources. So you need to rejuvenate the soil every year. If you're busy, I can say you can do that per 2 or 3 years. But for myself, I'll do it every year by taking off 1 or 2 layers from the top soil and put it back some the good potting soil in there. I'll show you in the next step, but for this step I will take it off 1 or 2 inches from the top soil in each pot. To do this, so you can use whatever tool you have, but for myself I'm gonna use the small rack and shovel just like this one to loosen up the top soil. So do something like this, scratch from the top of the layer. You will see some of the small root. It's fine, it's okay. You're not gonna damage anything from the roses. And after that, I'm gonna use the shovel, the small one, to scoop it out all the topsoil. Or even you can use your hands to remove the topsoil. So here the result after I am removing a couple inches from the topsoil in pot container. It pretty much clean. Now it's ready for you to put it back the topsoil with the fertilizer. But for me, I gonna do the other extra step. You guys don't need to do this one if you don't have time and you have a lot of pots and containers. I gonna do the next step, aeration. So basically you find something just like the stick or the anything, just like you can poke into the pot to loosen up the soil for air can get it inside the root ball, and at the same time when you top press, the nutrient gonna penetrate inside you know, the roots as well, so it will help the roots a little bit. As I say, you don't need to do this if you don't have time, so I'll do it right now. For keeping it simple, for this step I'm gonna use my screwdriver, something like this one, and poke the hole inside the pot container. Now I'm done with the aeration step, so everything is ready for top dressing and fertilizing. Regarding the old soil here, I'm not gonna throw it away. I'm gonna use it in my vegetable bed. So I think it's the rich soil, so I'm gonna top dress my vegetable bed, or maybe you can use it outside in your garden, just like your lawn, anything, just like, as long as not frozen, it should be fine. Here is the top dressing soil, which I prepare for top dressing on the container and pot. So basically this one is potting mix, and if you have cow manure, chicken manure, you can put it a little bit in there. And I also gonna mix this one with the warm casting as well. For warm casting, I'm gonna use maybe 2 or 3 cups to mix it in this potting mix. And after that, I'm gonna mix evenly before I put it back each container. For spring fertilizing, basically I just use organic stuff, just like chicken bullet and alfalfa bullet if I have, but I don't have it right now, so I'm gonna use chicken bullet. And the second product I use is here is humic. It's gonna have the plant gonna absorb all the nutrient better from the soil. Before using your fertilizer, just make sure you read the label carefully, because if you use too much fertilizer, it's gonna burn on the root. So normally I'm gonna use less than the instruction in the label to be safe. For fertilizing, as less is better than overdose, so keep that in mind. For this one, I'm gonna use 2 and 2.5 scoop in each row. So stretch it evenly. After that, it's gonna be humid. Same thing. Now you're gonna go with the last step is fill bar with the topsoil, which you already prepare. So I'm gonna do it right now. All right, everything is done here. All the topsoil back to containers, and the roses is ready for the new season. The last things you need to do is just give them a good watering. In my case, it's a rainy day today, so I just let Mother Nature do it for me. But if in your area, if you don't have any rain in the weather forecast, so please just give them a good drink, and it's good to go for the new season. So for the next one, I'm gonna demonstrate the roses in the ground.